Did you know some of the most successful people in the world started out lazy? Not unmotivated, just allergic to unnecessary effort. Even Bill Gates once said he preferred hiring lazy people because they find the easiest, smartest way to solve hard problems. That's not weakness, that's efficiency. So if you feel lazy, it might not be a flaw, it might be a signal. A sign your brain is wired to avoid wasted energy, but you've never had a system that actually works with that wiring. That's what this is about. A routine built for low energy, high ambition people. First, understand this. You're not lazy, you're overloaded. Real laziness isn't doing nothing. It's being so mentally cluttered, you can't even relax properly. Your brain is constantly running in the background, thinking about unfinished tasks, messages, goals, expectations. It's like having 100 tabs open. That kind of chaos drains your energy before you even start anything. Most people aren't tired from doing too much. They're tired from thinking about doing too much. When everything feels important, starting anything feels heavy. That's not a personality flaw, it's cognitive overload. Once you reduce that noise, your energy and focus come back naturally. So instead of forcing motivation, you simplify. And it starts with something small. Your mornings. Most people wake up already behind, already stressed, already carrying yesterday into today. But your brain is most flexible in the first few seconds after waking up. So use that moment, one breath, one sentence. What drains you isn't the day ahead, it's the emotional leftovers from the day before. Clear that, and everything feels lighter. Next, the rule that changes everything. One task, not 10. Not a full life overhaul, just one meaningful task that moves your life forward, even slightly. The reason most people feel stuck isn't because they don't want to work, it's because they try to do everything at once. Your brain sees that and shuts down. But when there's only one clear direction, it relaxes. You move, and once you move, momentum starts. That's the real secret. Not motivation, but motion. Because your brain hates starting, but it loves continuing. The first step feels heavy. The next ones feel easier. So shrink the starting point. Don't aim to finish. Just begin. Open the document. Pick up one thing. Do 2 minutes. That's enough to break resistance. And once you are in motion, the friction disappears. You don't need a push, you need a nudge. Your environment matters too. More than motivation, more than discipline. Your brain always chooses what's easiest and closest. So make good habits easier and bad habits slightly harder. Put what you need in front of you. Move distractions away. You're not forcing yourself. You're designing your defaults. Small changes in your space create big changes in your behavior without effort. And when things feel too heavy, use the 2-minute rule. Tell yourself you'll only do something for 2 minutes. That's it. Your brain won't resist something that small. And once you start, you'll often keep going. Not because you forced it, but because starting removed the mental barrier. Even if you stop after 2 minutes, you've still moved forward. And forward movement is what breaks that stuck feeling. Another thing people don't talk about, your day doesn't end when your energy drops. Most people give up in the afternoon, not because they can't continue, but because they mentally check out. That's where a reset helps. Something simple. A walk, water, stretching, stepping outside. Not to fix everything, just to restart your system. A bad morning doesn't mean a wasted day. You can reset anytime, and nights matter too. Most people never actually end their day. They just fall into sleep with unfinished thoughts. That mental noise carries into the next day, so give your mind closure. Today is complete, tomorrow can have the rest. It sounds small, but it removes the pressure you carry forward. Here's the truth most people miss. Consistency isn't built through discipline. It's built through ease. The things you do every day, checking your phone, scrolling, require no effort. That's why they stick. So if you want consistency, make your habits just as frictionless. Start small enough that your brain doesn't resist. Repeat it until it becomes part of your identity. Because once something feels like who you are, you stop fighting it. And that's the bigger shift. You were never lazy. You were misaligned. Your goals were too big. Your systems too complicated. Your expectations unrealistic. You were trying to become a version of yourself that doesn't exist. But the real you doesn't need perfection. You need simplicity. A system that works even on low energy days. The philosophy is simple. Do the smallest meaningful thing with the least resistance at the right moment. That's it. You don't succeed by doing more. You succeed by doing what matters in a way your brain can actually sustain. Because real ambition isn't loud. It's not dramatic. It's quiet. It's that small voice saying, I want my life to be better than this, even when you're tired. And that's enough. You don't need to sprint. You just need to move, one step at a time. Because progress isn't about force. It's about direction. And once you start moving, even slowly, you'll realize something important. You were never stuck. You just needed a better way forward.